Hi y'all, welcome to this month's communal read for Virgo season. This reading will be resonating for all of Virgo season. So we're gonna do a full spread here. We have a few cards, a few decks that we're gonna be pulling from to give us a complete read. I just want to say before we start, thank you for, being my patrons, for interacting with my content, for really being there for the giveaways and everything in between. Like, I've been getting a lot of really good feedback in my inbox as well too. And I just really appreciate you all so much for being here, for being my students. This is, really my first time stepping into a teacher role, and I am loving it. And I just want to send that love right back to all of you and send that appreciation right back to all of you, because it has just been so empowering and I'm grateful for this. So let's go ahead and get into this Virgo season reading. I'm going to go ahead and at this point and call in benevolent, elevated ancestors and guides. To our benevolent, elevated ancestors, spirits, and guides who are here to help us heal, here to help us walk down the path of our highest good, I ask for you to come and give us the messages that we will be needing to resonate within Virgo season. I ask that you allow me to have the clarity to fully understand the messages you are wanting for us to receive. I ask that you give me the clarity to give that message to the people so that they will have the ability to receive these messages and utilize them for their healing and for their highest good. Ashe. All right, you guys. We have 3 decks that we will be utilizing this month. Once again, I'll be going in with the Rider-Waite deck, following up with the Chakra Empowerment deck, and then I'll be closing out with a card pull from the Louisiana Oracle. So I will be doing a full spread here, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what the messages we have for today. For those new to my tarot style, I shuffle until cards just come out as they may. Okay, so first card that we have is the 6 of Wands. We have the 6 of Wands. So this is a card that we should be very familiar with. The 6 of Wands card is a Leo season card, and it's in reverse. So it speaks on, not really having the rewards, feeling rewarded for your hard work. You're like, where are the rewards? Like, I have been, working very hard. Let's see. The next card that we received here is the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. So the 6 of Pentacles also speaks on that, you're wanting to be able to have the wealth, be able to give it freely out to your community, but you just feel like you haven't been able to really spread that in the sort of way that you are wanting to. It could be because you're just not in this proper place. And it talks about, maybe this isn't the time to necessarily be giving so freely with not just wealth, because I know it's a Pentacles card, but so freely with your time, so freely with your knowledge, so freely with your, space. This is really asking you to kind of be like, okay, you haven't gotten all of your needs met. So how are you able to pour into other people's cups? How are you able to give to other people and your own needs haven't been met yet? see. Okay. So we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is really about, that's really about feeling tied up. It feels like you have to kind of just be very, constrained. You feel like you don't have the freedom to, just express yourself like you would want to. It feels like you have to tiptoe around everything, or you will be, cut on the swords around you. It's really giving that you just want to have that freedom, but you are feeling constrained at this time. And the fact that you haven't received the rewards that you thought that you were going to, followed with the reverse Six of Pentacles as well too. It's really speaking about how you just aren't feeling really fulfilled and being able to go about living how you would want, speaking how you would want, being as open with others as you would want to be, right? So I'm going to pull some clarification cards for these after we pull the first 5 card spread as well too. Cards just flying, y'all. Okay, so we have the Fool card. So it's, it's not as bad as we may think, right? We've been like, where's the rewards? I can't move about as freely as I would like to. I would really like this opportunity to spread this love and gratitude to others, or even just see it for myself. New opportunities are on the way. That is what the Fool card is really about. It's about seeking and being in new opportunities coming your way that will allow you to have a new journey, that will allow you to have a fresh start. So if you have really been feeling like, hey, this current path that I've been on, it ain't it. Just know that there is a new opportunities that will be filled with a lot more ability to get what you are seeking. You just have to let go of the old ways a lot of the times with that, because the Fool card is the very first card in the deck, right? It is that 0 card. It is about you have now finished up old ways, old paths. You have to let those things go in order to be able to completely free yourself. So old ways of thinking, old ways of being, old ways of living, old ways of operation, old friends, right? You have to let those things go so that you can break free into new opportunities. See what we got here. Card did flip over. Okay, Temperance in reverse. So Temperance is ruled by the astrological sign of Sagittarius, and it really is all about finding balance and expansion. This card coming out at the end is really telling me that a lot of you are ready to let go of, like, you feel like you're not ready to let go, let loose of what you've had so in the past, But in order to get away from those feelings of loss, in order to get away from those feelings of seeking out new opportunities and seeing that you haven't been rewarded, you need to leave those old places behind. So you need to find more balance in your life. You need to go ahead and move forward in your life in order to find that balance, okay? I'm going to go ahead and start getting clarification cards now. Okay. So once again, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, and that is going to be used to clarify this Six of Wands in reverse over here, which once again kind of affirms like, hey, this partnership, this sort of this relationship that I have is not in balance. It is not feeding my ego. And when I say ego, that doesn't necessarily mean like a bad thing. You should be able to feed your ego every now and again because you've worked very hard. You should be able to get the rewards that you deserve, right? So these old relationships, these old ways of being aren't giving you the balance that you need. It could be also that the people who come running to you to rely on you for things aren't at all giving you that same sort of energy either. It could also be an old job where you're putting in so much work at that company or that career field and you're just not getting back the rewards that you're needing. You're not getting the praise, you're not getting the raises, you're not getting you're not getting what you need. You're not getting the balance in your life, right? They're not giving you what you need to feel completely balanced. So once again, this very much of this theme of letting go of old ways, old habits, old people. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Okay. So we got this card last time too. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, which is used to clarify the Six of Coins or Pentacles. The Five of Cups is really talking about like, hey, you're crying over spilled milk. Okay. Spilled milk being those old people, jobs, careers, spirituality, mentality. Let that shit go because there are other opportunities on the horizon. As we see here with the Fool card, they're just in a space where you can't necessarily see them, and it's probably because you won't break free of these old habits or ways because they're comforting. You've been there for a while. These are definitely energies in this section that talks about the past and this more so future and the center more so now. But you're getting tired of it. It just depends on how long are you going to allow yourself to sit within that sort of comfortability. Once again, change doesn't come with being comfortable. Change is very uncomfortable, right? And this is a season of growth that we're coming into for Virgo season. This is a season of it's really like the last end of the summer season, you all. So this is the last opportunity for growth to be happening before we get to fall and harvest season. All right. So we have the Seven of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Swords, and it's in reverse. So the Seven of Wands, we should all know about the Seven of Wands. That was literally the end of Leo season. This is really talking about you've really been feeling like you have just been targeted. People have been coming at your head, okay? And you have been feeling like you just need to fight that energy off, fight off all that sort of, stagnation, that sort of evil eye as well too. You just been feeling like you've been fighting for your life, okay? But it's in reverse. So that's coming to an end soon. Thank God, right? That's coming to an end soon. It has been a fiery season this past Leo season. And you may still be feeling that energy now. It's been making you feel constrained. It's been making you feel on edge. It's been making you feel mentally just uncomfortable. But it's coming to the end. The battle that you are fighting against these unseen forces, it's about to come to a completion. So hang on tight, you know, like you've been fighting for what you've been wanting. You've been standing your ground, okay? And soon you're going to be able to actually break free from that, you know, with that Fool card following up with that. So let's get clarification for the Fool card here. Okay. Devil in reverse. Everybody's always scared of this card. So the Devil card is really about your own self a lot of the times, and holding on to things that you are very comfortable with, like we were saying, but need to break free from because it's not good for you. And if you could see on the Devil card, I know it may be kind of hard to see here, but their chains are rather loose, right? So yes, these people are chained to things that aren't good for them, but they could easily lift the chains from around their neck and break free, but they won't. So with this clarifying the Fool card, this is really saying like, hey, you need to really let go of these things that are no longer serving you and just holding you back, and they're actually being detrimental to your life because you want to be so comfortable with these things, right? Because look, they're not afraid of the devil on this card. They're not afraid of the devil. They are very much so comfortable around him, like they're his pets or something, you know? So you gotta let it go. You gotta let go of the comfortability and break free. And it is in reverse. So that talks about, you know, you will be breaking free soon, especially with the Fool card as the main card in this. Let go of the comfortability, let go of the vices, let go of the people who may have, you know, been something that fed your ego in the past, but now are only causing detriment, or ways that you have lived that have fed your ego in the past but are now only causing detriment. Gotta let that shit go, because right now it's time to move on to a new path, a new way of living. Okay, and then the final card we have here is the Page of Cups, which that makes a lot of sense clarifying this Temperance card in reverse. The Page of Cups is about new ideas, about new abilities, about new opportunities, okay? The cup is not just filled with water, right? The cup is so fresh and filled with water that it has a fish, it has life being able to jump out of it, right? Because that's what the fish here. And it's newness, because the page is a young boy, right? It's about that newness and opportunities, that newness of creation with the water. So you need to find the balance, though, with that Temperance card. You need to be able to find the expansion within your creativity, within newness, within ideas, within stepping forward and moving forward. You have the ability to do so. It's just asking, hey, why have you not done it yet? Because at this point, you're just fighting a battle that is against your own comfortability, okay? In order to find the rewards, the rewards are not coming from that old place anymore, okay? You're not getting what you need. You're not getting fed. You have lost a lot of opportunity by staying in that place, okay? You've had to fight a lot of battles and like tiptoe around and not be able to fully step into yourself. You need to come out and find a new path, a new opportunity, break free from the comfortableness, break free of those old chains that are only now causing detriment in your life. Find new ideas, find new ways of looking at the world, find new people, find new places, find new energy to break free and break through so you can find your balance once again, okay? So that is the main read for Virgo season. So really we have this last Virgo season and this summer season to grow. that is really what I'm hearing over and over again. Break free, grow, grow, grow. It's time to break new ground, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Chakra Empowerment deck. I love this deck. It is made by a Black woman, Caroline Shola Arrera, who is based out of the UK. I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards. Okay. So the first card we got is Lunar Goddess. And this card is a representation of the solar plexus card, which the solar plexus is definitely a water card. See, about creativity and growth. It rules over that sort of lower belly womb space energy, which is about creativity and growth. And on the card, it says, develop reverence and honor the goddess within. And it does not necessarily mean that you have to be a woman for this or a goddess for this yourself. It is about divine feminine energy, which is more than just male or female, right? It's more than just that. This is about the ability to be able to grow into a space, to grow into opportunity, to really step into that that moon energy, especially right now, as you know, we're sitting on this Aquarius full moon energy, stepping into that energy of creativity, shaking that shit up, okay, you guys. And this is Hathor on the card. Hathor is the Egyptian deity of creation, of love, of beauty. In Yoruba, I would kind of synchronize it with the, Oshun a lot of the times. So definitely moving forward. Also, this symbol here is the Ghanaian Adinkra symbol for adaptability. So it's really about being able to, you know, shift and move, and be able to flow more easily, especially with this water. It's talking about more so being able to flow with the energy around you, okay? Oh. Okay. Got some energy moving. See if I can save my cards here. All right. Let's go ahead and pull another chakra card. Got wax on my hand now, child. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so we have a root chakra card, manifestation, and that is about earth because it is the root chakra. And on the card it says, say yes, bring things into being with speed and ease. So once again, about that sort of creation energy, right? It is about moving forward, you guys. It is about creating your own realities around you, okay? So really need to think about how you want to set your foundation in this world, okay? And let's pull one more. Okay. All right. And this last one is grief. And this one is over this last card, grief. It's definitely over the third eye chakra, okay? I'm sorry, over the throat chakra, and it is about honoring the deep hurt that you feel and being held by the universe, okay? So definitely need to allow yourself to grieve those old ways that no longer resonate with you. You need to be able to grieve over just letting go of things that have hurt you in the past. You went through a battle, right? You went through an entire battle, especially with this Seven of Wands card coming out. You need to be able to to sit within that and know that, like, hey, that was a painful situation and you didn't deserve it. And you need to be able to let that go. And that is really sitting at the throat chakra, being able to express that to people like, hey, I've been hurt by this and I'm no longer going to allow this. And I'm putting my foot down, okay? I'm putting my foot down. I'm letting you know, like, I'm not taking this anymore. We're definitely going to change how things are going at this point, okay? So, I highly recommend that you utilize that throat chakra and allow yourself to be able to grieve properly. You don't have to hold that shit in, okay? You don't have to be the strong one all the time. You can allow others to let them know that, like, hey, this hurt me. I didn't like it. I'm not, you don't pour back into my cup. I'm not feeling this. So I'm changing this. I'm changing my path to the better for myself so that I can receive the balance and growth that I need in my life. All right. Let's go ahead and close out this session. And pull a Louisiana Oracle card. All right, so we got signs, you guys. We got signs. And this is really about, as you can see, it is the 11th card. And this is really talking about stepping into your crown chakra and allowing your guides, because you see this is like an angel, to take you down the path that you're needing and showing you the way. You really need to step into being more trusting that your intuitiveness and your higher self and your people and your ancestors are there for you and are showing you where you need to go. Stop double guessing it. Stop overthinking it, right? Stop saying like, oh, I don't really know. Like, you do know. And anytime you haven't trusted your gut or trusted the signs around you, it's put you in a place of detriment. So, in order to truly break free from these old ways of living, these old ways of thinking, you need to trust these signs that you are receiving. Trust that what you are hearing, what you are seeing, what you are getting is actual confirmation. Okay? How can you move on in this spiritual journey if you don't trust the signs you are seeing yourself? That's part of it. Part of it is really trusting the signs that you are receiving. And it is a leap of faith, and there's no scientific way to explain it. But intuitiveness is something that is a muscle that has to be built, and has to be something that you have to trust. Okay? So, with that being said, this Virgo season looks like it's going to be a season of growth and change for a lot of us. A lot of us are going to have to learn to trust that the path that you are being taken on is going to be for your higher good, for your higher healing, and go with the flow. Allow that creativity to flow. Allow the balance to come back into your life. Allow yourself to be expressed that you haven't really received the rewards and that sort of energy balance back into your life. You're gonna have to demand it from people and demand it from yourself as well too. So that's going to close out our Virgo season reading. There was a lot of energy going on, as y'all can see. Candles flying, cards flying. We didn't just have it all, okay? So I hope you enjoyed. I would love to have your feedback in the comments. And thank you once again. Happy Virgo season, y'all, and happy Aquarius full moon. Bye.